Hello, I'm a PaintedDog and welcome back to another episode here on our farm in Farming Simulator. I hope you're having a lovely day. My day's actually quite good, thanks. And first up, I have to say sorry for the hiatus. I had a bit of an issue with my editing software, so I didn't post anything for 3 weeks while that was sorted out because, as we would say in Afrikaans, we live in the gatkant van die wêreld, on the real outskirts of South Africa. Our closest major city is about 350 kilometers from here. So yeah, if you want anything done here, you either have to do it yourself, or you have to know someone, or you have to drive a distance. And I tried everything, and according to all that I read up on and all the tutorials I checked, everything was fine. But it just didn't want to work. So yeah, I had to get a bit creative. But luckily that's sorted out now. Hopefully. So let's see. As you can see, it's now March. I went ahead and I sold what needed to be sold. And we are standing on 117,000. So I think let's go ahead, get in our tractor. And let's drive to the store and see if we can lease a planter for the sugar beet, because as you can remember, we were waiting for March so we can plant the sugar beet. And I don't know why, but since I've loaded this up today, the game is really the frame rates are dropping like crazy. And it can be because of the foliage being missing, because I know some people are struggling with that. But this is the first time I'm having this issue. And I don't know why. And I loaded into this game almost an hour ago. And I've been trying to sort that out, and I've been exiting the game and going into the game again, everything, nothing works. Sort that out. I'll have a look at it afterwards, but yeah, I'm feeling I really need to be playing this again. Now. Not now. And that's another thing. If you're South African, you know the difference between now and now. For most people, it's the same thing. So let's get in here. Sugar beet. This guy. Details. Let's lease you. Question is that the right thing? Yeah, it is. Why did that feel like it's the wrong thing? Okay, so while we are here, let's get a couple of bags of seed as well. We can always come along and collect that later on, if whatever remains after we fill this up. Veltra is our biggest tractor that we have on the farm currently, so I think that's a tractor that we want to use for this. Have a look at this. Now can we refill you from here? Not really. We can get a bit closer, which is great. I've really been missing this game. Don't tell me you are the wrong type of seed. I can't see why it would be. It was now for a little bit. Come on. Okay, only 600 liters. So we might be driving around quite a bit. But while we are driving back, let's select the correct seed first. There you go, sugar beet. And we can drive back to our plots. And we can start with the planting. So as you know, and as you can guess now, this episode will be heavy on the planting. But we might just end the episode on doing something fun. I think that would be the way to go. Wait. Sorry. We need to plant that back again. Now let's start from over here. How wide are you? Everything's unfolded. Need to lower. Let's reverse a bit. And let's turn you on. Yep, that's planting. So, you know what? Let me get the drone out, and I'll see you after this time lapse. I don't know if you saw that, but I just hired a worker to complete this. So we can go ahead and do something more exciting. Let's jump out of this. Let's run around. Let's go and see. I'm going to do something that I don't like doing, but let's tab over. Our chickens are still fine, the eggs are being produced, so that's great. So if you take a look, as soon as that completes, I'm going to save. Greenhouse is still fine. But our sugar beet planted now, and it will be harvested in October. So we have a couple of months to go. But I think that we definitely need is first up new land, but we won't be able to buy it now, but we can try and see if we can budget for it. I want to buy this one next so we can have all of this, and then later I would like to buy 37. So we don't have enough cash for that, but that's fine. Let's have a quick peek at our map again. We have a couple of chickens over there. Later on I might be tempted to change this entire thing up to productions, but I think for now that would be fine leaving it like that. We can always, as I said, later on do that. I would like to buy 42 so we can use that bit of land right there. But hey, it's not meant to be now, so it's not meant to be, so let's just leave it at that. But I want to buy a couple of productions. Actually, I want to buy all of productions, but there's one that I want to buy first since we are planting sugar beet. Thing is quite laggy. I don't know why. I want to buy the sugar mill. That's 80,000. But now we need to look at where we want to plant this, build this. Might be an idea, not necessarily the best idea, but it might be an idea to plant it or build it. Why do I want to say plant the entire time? Build it over here. I think that might be the way to go. Because I don't have anywhere else that's really okay. I might be tempted to place it over here. I think that might be in here. Just get it a little bit away from it. I'm placing it. Now we can go into landscaping. Poison now. Landscaping now. Painting. I think that might be that. Come on, PaintedDog. You're better than this. I want to get this looking well. Up to about there. And then you might be tempted to go something like wrong thing. Yeah, that's fine. Not what I wanted to do, but hey. Okay, so now we have a sugar mill placed. We will be dropping sugar off on this side and collecting all the sugar pellets over here. Now the problem is it might be a bit too close to the road, but when time comes we can just stop the traffic and move all of this. Let's have a quick peek here for sugar beet. 2 sugar beet per sugar cube of sugar. 5 sugar beet cut for 3. So this is actually a bit better. And then sugar cane. But I don't think we will use this because it's only 4,800 cycles per month with a sugar beet and the sugar cane is 12,000. So we will go straight up sugar beet. So now we have this production. I might just want to get a bit of grass in here so we don't go all the way here. But now I'm really tempted to make this bit all the way up to their grass. So we can have a bit more grass to mow. So that's quite a... Otherwise we can do this way. That might be an idea. Do this as grass. All the way up there. Yeah. Why not? Let's get into the Massey. Get that started. See, I'm a bit glitching again because I'm floating in the air. I'm taller than the tractor's cab, which isn't great, but that's fine for now. Let's get this hooked up. Let's change the seed. Grass. That's good. Do we have any seed bags lying around? I don't think so. Nah, don't have anything. But let's go and plant what we can now, and then we can always just go ahead back to the shop and grab the seed bags from there. So I'm gonna plant grass over here now because why not? I think something like that would be okay. Let's try and do this. almost perfect there. Almost. Okay. Let's do this. This won't be a lot of extra grass, but every bit counts because we want to have hay, we want to have silage. Because I'm really tempted to go ahead and get a couple of sheep. Wait. Get a couple of sheep or cows as well. I think that might be an idea. Let's see if this works now. But close enough. You see, I haven't been playing this game actively for a while now. Okay, let's get a worker. Hopefully we'll continue. Let's jump out. I know I'm using a lot of workers, but hey, we can use them, why not? Yeah, I know you're blocked by an object, that was me. That's a problem now, I'm really floating. That one is getting along. Let's see how much he has left. So with that in mind, let's start up our tractor. And let's head on to the store. We'll grab a bucky now and bring that with, so we can load that up with all the seed bags. And our worker is doing his thing. This piece of grassland was planted, but I made a mistake. As you will see now, I planted sugar beet right up to this building. So that might be an issue, but we will sort that out when we get there. So I already refilled the seed, brought the seed bags back, placed them there. Now I think it's time for an adventure. Just a short one, but there's a couple of... I haven't really traveled this map. That's not really a thing that I do in any farming simulator game, if I can just drive correctly. Usually I just go ahead and I farm my plot of land, and I usually, even with 19, I didn't really do any of the productions. I went ahead, if I usually play just for fun, I tend to do a couple of contracts until I can buy my first wind turbine, and then I let a couple of months run by really fast, get a couple of cash, then I buy the next one until I can buy the huge one, and then let a couple of months pass until I buy the next one. At the end of it, I have so much money that I don't even know what to do with it, and that's not really fun anymore. So yeah, that's why I'm starting with the productions in this one. Quickly run over the train tracks. Don't do that in real life. But yeah, let's have a look here. Muriel, I don't have no idea how to pronounce that name. Yes, there's this wooded area here. I wanted to come and have a look in here. When we were on the train, it looked really interesting. I thought to myself, let's walk over here and see what we can see. Oh, it's so beautiful. It is truly, truly beautiful. Yeah, it is. But let's get up here and let's chase a couple of deer. Ah, come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay. I hope there would be a small walking path or anything like that, but hey, this is still quite lovely. Let's head on back. And there's one more place that I can see on the map. There's a couple of walking paths. And we drove past it a couple of times. But now it's time to go and investigate. Because I haven't really walked this map. My parking skills aren't too bad, eh? Let's reverse. And let's head on over there. Just remember that the steering wheel is truly sensitive. It's my right of way. You tried to drive into me right there. Looks here, eh? Oh, I'm going a bit too fast. Bit too fast, bit too fast. Now let's turn here. Will there be a place to pull over here? Yeah. Come right here. Pull over here. Switch off. And you can actually drive here. The back of the grain mill, I believe. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, this game really looks amazing. Truly, truly amazing. Walk up here. Yeah. Quite lovely. Now, this is one of the productions that I really want to buy later on. Launch your boat, you can see from there. Not too shabby, eh, nice? Quite lovely. Let's go up here and see what's on the other side. For stormwater. That's something that a lot of South African cities really don't have. It's good storm infrastructure. Not all, but some. Ooh, lovely picnic area. There's a couple of areas that look quite a lot better. Someone threw the dustbin or over the garbage can. Let's sprint down here. Sorry. Let's go and have a peek over here. On your left. Are you okay, man? Okay. Yeah. Looks so lovely. You can't really do that South Africa anymore. If place is overgrown like this, public area, and it's sometimes a bit dodgy. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite nice. Ooh. That's a bit strange. Having a public telephone like that. What are you? Just graffiti. Okay. Having a public telephone as a centerpiece. Well, that's a bit of a huge public telephone. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. And as I said, I'm hopefully back now. Hopefully I don't have any additional problems with our editing software, but fingers crossed. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheerio.